With the G's, throwing G's up. Summertime, catch us in them beaters. Colt 45, limousine.
Yvng Dyme. Yeah, you be working a lot lately, huh? You've been posting a lot on the gram lately, I see. Yeah, how many songs can we really look forward to this spring?
I don't even know, because it's not just one project. It's probably going to be a few, right? So, I got my first project, and I ain't even decided on the name for it yet. But I started dropping singles, right?
What's some concepts you're aiming for? Like, what's the actual project about?
Honestly, see, the project is... Acito calling and shit. Famous Age, you calling me in the middle of my interview, man. Nigga said put him on the camera.
Shout out to my man, Yvng Dyme, you know what I'm saying?
Yvng Dyme.
Old gang sitting inside, you know what I'm saying? Free gang, you already know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, where you at?
Right.
Alright, well, we down here. They don't gotta shoot at 4 though.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Bring it back one time. Man, shout out to my man's KO, my man's Dymes, and the Stu Snap, you already know. All hits, no misses, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hey, nigga popped out. Concept wise, I'm really reaching towards just giving the real experiences that I've been having out here. Like, people don't really dig. A lot of y'all favorite artists that be from Philly, like, it's because they really experience some stuff out here. Like, it's not sweet. Like, Chicago, all those places, they not sweet neither, but Philly is not sweet. I don't want my city to become the next murder capital and shit. Like, that's not the goal. You know what I'm saying? And with a lot of the things I talk about in my music, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like, out here, we not encouraging spinning blocks. We're not encouraging knocking people's dreads. We trying to live out here, and it's bad enough. Like, some of my favorite artists, y'all don't even dig. I got friends and shit that just kick the rocks and stuff. Cause it come from being involved in a lot out here, and being in these streets and making certain maneuvers. A lot of that stuff come with things. You know what I'm saying? It come with hate. It come with revenge. It come with a lot of people plotting on you and stuff. And when you a musician, the direction that we've taken in the music industry is towards rapping about glorifying this street life and stuff. But I know people that's just as rich out here, when they got that doctor degree, like, y'all don't gotta be out in these streets. Just say, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. If your homie wanna go and do that, let your homie do that. But don't get caught up because of other people's, basically, endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta do all that. Just be yourself and do you. And that's what I'm encouraging in my music, because that's the goal that we're trying to reach towards.
Oh yeah, those goals is definitely some ones to reach. For
Yeah.
sure, man. Keep doing your thing. So I don't know if anybody else been seeing it, but you've been posting like this cover art on your story, like at least 7 of them. And we need some concepts, some meaning to behind what's been going on your stories, man. Tell us a little bit about that.
So basically, I've been posting a lot of cover arts because none of these cover arts is for songs. Okay? They not for like, this isn't like, oh, a single cover art. These are for projects. These are full projects. I done did projects for some of the hardest artists throughout Philly, the tri-state, throughout Florida. Like, we just been making sure that we lock in and we really get straight to it. We trying to change the game back into something that we feel like is falling away from, because a lot of the music that we hear is giving us that feeling, but we need that bop back. You know what I'm saying? Like when the baby came out and he gave us that bop. And he was like, I need some shit with some bop in it. Like, you could put on some the baby songs and get right to it. Lil Baby, same like with that. We have key artists that's doing it, but the market is getting oversaturated with stuff that's not giving me a feeling. It's not making me bop. Like, and that's what we working back towards. We just bringing the game back. We want to bring back authenticity. I want to really bring back dancing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where are all the dances at? You know what I'm saying? Get out here and make some moves. Like, this is cool and everything, but I'm from an era where I'm watching people spin on their heads and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing up. My cousins they had the cardboard out in the living room at Christmas time. What y'all know about that? You don't know nothing about that. But we bringing it back. Like, and the beat selections that we made and all of that come down to either it's going to be a vibe, it's going to make you turn up. If you is out here and you is in that street life, we got tracks for that too. But I want people to be able to dance. I want people to be able to have a good time. I want people to be able to hear lyrics. I want people to be able to just get that vibe back that's generally supposed to be in music. That's what music is for. I done did music theory. I done went to school for music. What it come down to is really knowing basically yourself to be able to depict a feeling or imagery through auditory imagery. That's what it is.
Yo, that's some powerful words right there, man. For sure. You were saying a lot of we. Who is we? Who is them?
So, you know, we got Forever Young on the tracks. We got Famous Ace. I got a project with Famous Ace on the way probably in like a month. It's called Ace of Dymes. I got songs with, his name is Holly Mafia. Shout out Trento. You know, like, they both doing anything with the music. Trent got her new radio station, 98.5. Make sure y'all tune in to Uptown Radio. And everybody just been making necessary maneuvers. Like, that's just some people to list. I got a project called Heartbreak Kids on the way with Marquis. Y'all can follow him at Marquis.official. I got projects with like various artists. It's really crazy. And the thing is, this pandemic was a setback. You know what I'm saying? It was either a setback or a come up for a lot of people. It was a come up in the sense that we worked harder than we ever worked before to get things done, but it was a setback on the speed at which we was delivering it to the public. And now, this year is 2021, you know, 2020 just turned 21, we getting it lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we giving y'all everything y'all was supposed to get before. Treat this like 2016, because that's one of the hottest years I can think of, honestly. This shit pop.
Alright, so back in 2016, was you doing cover arts like you're doing now?
Honestly, no. See, so with the cover arts, I started doing these maybe 2 years ago, and I always started off drawing. Originally, I wasn't a musician. I was an artist. Like with some Chris Brown type time, like I like to paint and stuff. My family, they was really full of dancers. Like, I got a lot of dancing people around me that can really kick it. I was never really much of a dancer like that. I kind of feel like I'm great on that level, because I can make some hot music, but the dancing thing, I'm trying to get jiggy with it. I gotta work on getting jiggy with it. But I'm working with one of the hottest producers out here. His name is Twisted Miyagi, and that man is a dancing legend, like a real dancing legend, B-boy type. So you can expect to see some moves from me in the future. But as far as these cover arts go, I really just be getting these ideas sometimes. When we be making this music, the way I make music is I take a concept and I have a visual image in my head, like a music video kind of that plays when I first start making those first 5 words on the songs. It's like those first 5 words carry out for me because it turned into a movie in my head. I don't know if it do that with everybody, like when they making music, but that's just how I make music. That's my personal way of making music. It has to be able to be a movie in my head, and I have to be able to match these words with basically the script. And with these cover arts, that's how I translate them. I translate what the real song kind of is hitting for through my cover art. Like, if you see the Ace of Diamonds cover art, you just see how it really captures the imagery of the music that we're doing, and then what was really going on around the time that we did it. Kind of, it's just a cool and kind of visual to capture how we felt about how we was delivering. Like, you might see some bullet holes on there, or you might see some guns, but it's like, man, when we was doing Ace of Diamonds, we was. Matter of fact, I need to let Ace be here for when we talk about Ace of Diamonds. But, you know, going on, moving forward from the cover arts.
So what don't you do yourself?
I mean, I don't cook for myself. I ain't gonna lie. My girl, my girl can make some banging food. My mom can make some banging food. Like my grandma, I'm around some cooking females. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not Chef Boyardee. I'm alright. I can make a grilled cheese here and there, some sandwiches.
I feel you. Well, thank God for the microwave. So, what kind of background do you come from?
I come from a complicated background. So, like growing up, I was in a situation where I lived with my grandparents. Me and my mom moved various times. Shellingham, I lived in Shellingham. I lived in Chester. I lived in New Jersey. My dad and my other G-mom, she was out in California. I would go stay with them sometimes. Eventually my G-mom moved back. She got sick. Throughout my older years, I lived with her. Tried to take care of her with my family. Do everything we could. Unfortunately, she passed a couple years ago. And, you know, I felt like that set me back a little bit emotionally. But it also pushed me to go harder. I had to go through a time span where I wasn't myself to really get back to myself, to really understand who I was. And I can honestly say the person and the man that I am today is definitely a result of basically my grandma, her name is Sharon. I got tatted and everything, like, it's just a big part of my life and stuff. And that's really how a lot of this music that y'all hearing now is coming about. It was like it came back from, this was comeback for me for being able to express myself. I was making music in 2015, 2016, and it started getting some traction. I'm getting hit up by different fields in Atlanta and other places. They're like, come out here, record labels hit me up. And that death of my family just really put me in a space where I wasn't prepared for that. And now we at a space where I redeveloped myself, rebranded myself, made a team. I got some of the littest people that I ever met in my life, and if I had just gone and jumped on this boat and went and sailed out in the ocean and did what I did, I wouldn't have met all these lit people. And now I feel like we really just had a point where we could take over, and this is what it was supposed to be. A little bit more about my background, you know, like I was in between going through to the hood, going through to the suburbs, went to school in the suburbs. My mom and her boyfriend and stuff lived out southwest, so after school I'm sitting there, I'm going to southwest. It was a lot of hard times, and I don't really want to get into it because I want to really give y'all some facts about me through my music. I want to be able to deliver that to y'all a different way. I don't want to just tell you straight up what happened, but tell you straight up what I went through, because all of that ain't for everybody. Like, I don't need no Dr. Phil moments. I don't need no sentimentality, no empathy and stuff. I'm really just here for the music and to get to it.
That's crazy. That's powerful for sure. Where do you see yourself in a year or two from now? Do you think music is gonna be your only thing that you do?
Honestly, no. Like, I'm working on developing apps. I'm working on developing businesses. I got like 7 business relationships I got going on right now. I really learned in the last year. I had a lot of things that popped off that really encouraged me to stay in the crib. Free my uncle, free Tamir, and everything that we doing up until this point, and everything we did, and everything we doing after this is just bouncing back. You know, it's like you could let people out here set you back, but you gotta really watch who in your circle, because everybody in your circle not pushing you to the top, and everybody in your circle don't have that same drive that you might have to get there. And you gotta be able to see hidden hate. You gotta be able to see all of that, because those things that you might not pay attention to is what matters in crunch time. Like, crunch time is when you really just, you about this close, maybe a millimeter from your goal, but anything can happen in crunch time. because that's when it really comes out. That's when the eyes really come out. That's when the real intentions of people really come out. Everything. You gotta really see how people is ready to play their position or not ready to play their position.
Well, based off of the info you provided us, I know we got some real lit music on the way. Let us know where we can find you and your music.
So you could follow me at YVNGDYME. I know I spelled it a little choppy like karate, you know what I'm saying? But the V is for versatility, and that's what you can expect from me. You can find me on Instagram at Yvng Dyme, same thing. You can find me on Twitter, same thing, Dyme. You type in Yvng Dyme, or you put DIME on Facebook, I got Facebook page. And basically, just Google me. I'm very interactive with the fans. I'm very interactive with anybody that's looking to support me. And I'm looking to support music as a whole. Like, we got to build this back up from the ground up. Be unpredictable. That's what we reaching for after 2020. 2020 was an unpredictable year. Now, if that drone just turned 21, you know we being unpredictable this year. We turned it.
I recorded in the basement, had to get it out the dirt. We do paid vacation, she don't care about a purse.